Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA previews and predictions for Sunday, February 7th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Super Bowl Sunday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, guys, NBA for today, and hopefully you guys are all ready for the Super Bowl. We're going to kick it off here with the Utah Jazz taking on the Indiana Pacers. Now, the Jazz come in this one as a 5.5-point favorite. Over-under set at 225. ATS forecast, the computer pick. Gonna lean with the Jazz here, 113 to 110. Over-under set at 223.64. So it does like Indiana to cover, and it likes this game to go under the total. Now the Pacers have a 59% chance of covering today. Last 4 games for the Pacers have gone over the total. In their last game, they're coming off a tight 1-point loss to the New Orleans Pelicans, who actually upset the Memphis Grizzlies last night. Or not really upset, beat them by a 1-point favorite. And for the Utah Jazz, they're coming off a 138-121 win over the Charlotte Hornets. Now, Utah right back on a winning streak, 3 games straight up and against the spread. So even though they lost last Sunday against Denver, we'll see what's going to happen here today. Our value edge on the Jazz was minus 8.65, and you're laying 5.5, so you're getting value on the Jazz. And you're also getting good value on the Pacers. We had them at minus 1.34. You're getting plus 5.5. Miami Heat coming off a win in their last game, 122-95. They revenged that loss the night before to the Wizards. Now they enter this one against the Knicks as a 6.5-point road favorite. Over-under set at 211. ATS forecast, the computer pick, calls for a Heat victory, 107-102. Over-under set at 210.37. So it does like it to go under the total. The last 3 games for the New York Knicks have went under. They're coming off a 110-99 win yesterday against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And looking at the value index here, we had plus 1.14 for the Knicks, and you're getting plus 6.5. Excellent value, but can they duplicate back-to-back wins at the Gardens? Washington taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Now the Hornets coming off a 138-121 loss in their last game, and they entered this one as a 1.5-point home court underdog. ATS forecast, the computer pick, sees the Wizards victory here, 114-108. The over-under at 222.49. The Charlotte Hornets on a 2-game losing streak, straight up and against the number. Last 4 games for the Hornets have gone over the total, where the 5-14 Wizards, can't believe they're a favorite at 5-14 against a 10-13 team, but hey, it goes in cycles, right? 13-6 to the over this season for the Wizards. The Kogo is at 28%. If you're new to the Raymond Report, Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. Looking at the Celtics taking on the Phoenix Suns. Now this is a 2 p.m. tip-off. The Suns a 3-point favorite. The over-under set at 216. ATS forecast, the computer pick, sees a Suns victory, 112-107. Over-under set at 219, so it does like it to go over the total. 38% chance of covering for both teams here today. And the last 2 games for the Celtics have gone over the total. They might be in a letdown spot here, coming off an emotional victory over the LA Clippers, 119-115. And looking at their record on the year, 12-9. Both teams are 12-9. That's something you don't see very much. And the value index on Phoenix was minus 2.78, so minus 3. So right there at value, fair market value. And if you like Boston, you're getting great value. We had them at minus 2.65, and you're getting plus 3. Sacramento Kings, Buddy Buckets and the Kings was our free pick yesterday here on the Raymond Report on my premium pick page. Went 2-3 yesterday with my NBA. Gonna have to pick it up there with the NBA picks. NHL's doing very well. NBA, we're just a little bit of a hiccup right now. But, 2-3 yesterday. The Kings were our pick. Look at this. 7 ATS wins in a row now for the Kings. And you know my rules, right? You don't mess with streaks. But they're on a 3-game win streak. Now they go into this one as an 8.5-point road underdog against the LA Clippers. We're going to be in a nasty mood coming off a loss to the Boston Celtics. They didn't have Paul George in that game. 119-115 was the final. Now, the computer pick is all over the Clippers here. 118-109, so they got them winning by 9 points here. And 8.5 is the spread. It's always amazing how the computer always like a half a hook right here. We'll see what happens. 8.5, 228, 118-109 is our total here. Our final score. 227 is the total, so it does like it to go under the total. 52% chance of covering for the Clippers today. Last 4 games have gone over the total. Last 2 have gone over for Sacramento. And your Kogo today is at 27%, meaning a 63% chance of this game going under the total. You got a C bullish team up against an A neutral team. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here today in the Staples Centers. All right, guys, Super Bowl Sunday. Hopefully you guys watching the Super Bowl in a safe environment. You know what? I'm playing the total in that game. I think I like the under in that game, and between Tampa Bay and Kansas City, and hopefully that cashes you a nice winning ticket. In fact, let's look at the rain report on the Super Bowl. Might as well make it a Super Bowl edition here, right? A little NBA and a little NFL at it. And let me see here. We got Kansas City, Tampa Bay, 3.5 now for the Chiefs, 55.5. The forecast all over Tampa Bay here, 23.6, 22.3. The over-under at 46.01. I do like this game to go under the total. The Coco's at 40%. Give me the under in the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, guys, join us today live at 11 a.m. Eastern on weekends, 2 to 3 on weekdays on the Rain Report live stream. Hopefully we can catch you there. And let's talk about today's games. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Rain Report.